All right. Well, I don't know who's played this game before, but this is Wildermyth. It's a little dinky little narrative game where you sort of get put through this little story, making custom characters and having these sort of strange events. This is a new account, so we only have Age of Ulstryx available. And I haven't played this game in a while, so I'll just do on regular mode. I don't remember. Okay, great. Yeah, let's make a little character together. I don't know what this is gonna look like. I don't know if anyone in stream, do you have any, do you know anyone in real life or have any inspiration for a person who would be a good future warrior? I'm trying to think of someone heroic, but the most I can think of is I watched a woman today kind of wade through the snow, um, and that was basically it. Um, I'll make the snow woman for now. I think that seems like what will make the most sense to me. Oh. Yeah, funny. I don't know if I have the traits of a warrior. I feel like I have the traits of like a rogue or some sort of assassin type figure, but honestly, I wouldn't know. It's like I saw this meme recently. It was like, if you're a woman, are you a big hammer girl or a two daggers girl? I'm just gonna make a very Swedish looking woman to start with, I think. It is winter in Sweden, so everyone's always wearing just all black, but we'll make it like, there, perfect. I, for now, oh no, this is so many hair options. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like color comes out a bit in Sweden uh, once any sort of nice weather hits. All right, does anyone have a good name for this character at the moment? A very heroic woman who braves the ice and snow. Any name will do. So I'm hoping to build up some characters here who we can really get ourselves attached to, or maybe even just the most Swedish name, Britt-Marie. I have never heard that name in real life, but that sounds perfect. A compassionate loner. That does sound like like a Swede. All right. For this future hunter, what do we imagine would do very well? I imagine hunters are very non-binary. I don't know why though. Um, Attracted to men. No, thank you. We'll have a non-binary, uh, feminine-looking woman attracted to women. I think the perfect type for most. Does anyone have any inspiration for this character? Any at all? Have you what's a person who you've met in real life who you feel like would save you in the forest if they were to run into you? Like someone who you feel like you could trust. You know that classic like what's it called? The man or the bear, but like there's a non-binary feminine looking person also in the mix. And what would this person sort of be like or look like? What would make you feel safe? Because otherwise I'll just make a very a gray-haired, mysterious-looking figure. That's kind of my go-to. You don't trust anyone you run into the forest? That's a sad life. Pawn. Ruban Du. It's a good name. She's definitely up to something. Then we're gonna make someone who looks a little sketchy. I feel like there are options here, but this was just not doing much. Facial hair. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know if facial hair fits this character, but you know what? That's okay. I like the colors so far on this person, so I think I'm gonna stick with just a. Oh, that's bad. Oh, Ruban. History. Oh. They have actually written history here. Okay. Child of the finest copper in Setlitzer, Ruban showed an aptitude for the craft but dreamed of a higher calling. After studying the forms of water closely over many years, they found ways to keep ice alive for years at a time, or bringing stream from a stone. That knowledge served them well. A forger and fulfiller promises they vow to protect all Vincem women from harm. Okay. Wait, what was Brit's random history? As a girl, Brit wanted nothing more than to simply vanish into a book or a painting, perhaps never come back. She never tried to hide the burn marks wrapped her back. Asking about it, she always offered to show you exactly how it happened. Show you? Oh my god. Folks were forced to leave it at that. It always seemed that romance lived on the road and blew through with every cool wind and kept her feet facing forward. Okay. One final character. What are we feeling? So this is an intellectual, a future mystic, so like a spellcaster. If there's anyone in real life who you think could cast spells, who would it be? A real life person, famous or not, who or even just a name. A name will get us going. But maybe we can look at a bit of the history. I don't know. I can edit the text. Let's look at that. That's cool. We'll keep that in mind for later. I'll hit randomize a couple of times just to see if anything here feels good for me. I feel like we need Elvis. God, I do not know what Elvis looks like. Elvis the dog or Elvis the man? I remember him being wide. That's all. I feel like in my mind Elvis is very wide and short. Um, God, do I have to Google a picture what Elvis looks like? Elvis Presley. Oh, wow, he did not look at all like I thought he did. Wow. Okay, I'll try and work off of this. He's a very smooth looking head. That's what I can tell you. Draw Elvis for memory challenge. I would fail. There's a lot of hair here, but I don't feel like any of it quite matches what I'm looking for so far. Oh, there's so much anime hair as well. The next character has to be an anime character for sure. Oh, this is good. There we go. Hair looks black in the pictures. I think his skin's a bit lighter, but it's very hard to tell. A lot of the pictures are black and white, but we'll stick around this place here. He wore a lot of white, that's one thing I know, and boom. I mean, this is Elvis Presley, I'm pretty sure. Presley. Let's see and change his history a bit. Traveling performers. Wow, there we go. Oh no, always passing through Elvis' home. Traveling performers. Wait, I can fix this. Is what Elvis always was. They gambled and sang. He gambled and sang. Filled his head. Filled his room with maps, treasures, and tunes. Apparently, he got thrown in jail several times, small crimes here and there. He only seemed sorry to have been caught and would later remember friends he'd made behind bars. Fueled by passion and hungry for love, he lived for the pursuit of pleasure. Well, there we go. Um, yeah. With that, we have our three characters. We have Brit, the warrior, Robban, the future hunter, and then Elvis, the mystic. And I think that's where we're gonna go at. Thank you for your patience. Character creation is something I would spend zero time on if I didn't have a slightly small audience to keep me kind of honest. This book, there's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. We see Elvis on the screen. I'm not giving up, world, you hear me? Wait, what does Elvis sound like? Hubba, hubba, hubba. That's, is that right? Hubba. I'm not giving up, world, you hear me? But no harm in scribbling a few words while on board, I guess. Yeah, fine. So this is the beginning. Here in our yondering country, something in the woods is very strange. Just three pictures of the forest. Concerned only with the prospect of ordinary strangers, a young woman named Britt takes a seasonal road to the town of Gulbern. Ah, I feel like Britt should have a very Swedish accent, but I'm not very good at doing those, I don't think. The road's nice in winter, the town may be less so. Hopefully I don't see anyone who remembers me. Well, but who would remember me? I don't remember them. For someone who's very Swedish in if anyone's very Swedish, does anyone remember having like a Swedish like what's it called? Like a Swedish inner voice until eventually they spoke so much English that it became an English voice, or is that just me? Breeze is light that day. Birds are timid. In fact, the whole world is taking a breath, ready to leap into the sea. I'm there already, huh? Here's the hard part, getting Robban out of bed. Hopefully it's just them in there, and hopefully they're wearing clothes this time, or else or else... Oh yeah. That's smoke? Fluttering flames roost among the far top rooftops. Britt hurries towards town thinking of Robban, a young person whom she's known since girlhood. Okay, so at this point we get to make our first decision. Britt and Robban. What is their relationship? I'll quickly type it out on the chat thing and you guys can vote for it. We have rivalry. Whoops. Friendship. And romance. And hopefully this should work. Oh my god, look at that. Vote in the chat. What do you think they kind of relationship Britt and Robban should have? Rivalry. Okay. Let me see if I can destroy this poll. Beautiful. Or maybe not so fine. Icke. Hey, Robban, you there? Okay. So there is elements of combat in this game. Um, it's basically like a two-action system. We are wandering through the fire and smoke to see if our friend Robban is okay. At the moment, since there's no creatures, it's just me who gets to move. Ha! This fire didn't reach their house. Figures. Ruban, shout something! Okay, at this point, so Ruban is a non-binary hunter in the woods. What kind of a voice would they have? If we have my spot-on Elvis impression and my spot-on Swedish woman impression, what would Ruban sound like? If otherwise, I'll make something up. But I would love it if you guys told me exactly what you want this character to sound like. Germ. Okay, sure. Oh wait, I need to remember how to do one of those. Wait. Yes, hello. I am German. Yes, that idiot. I feel like doing a Swedish and a German accent is gonna just merge them into one disgusting mess. The door unlocks. Yeah, you. Already, I can't do it. Uh, that's terrible. Ruban shoves the door open. Yeah, you. What? No, oh no. Jumps in. Slams the door behind them. Your bow. Oh no, I can't do this. Swearman, that's. There's things in the streets, don't you? No, wow, I lost it completely. I feel like a failure. A German. What do Germans even sound like? Yes, hello there, I am German. Yes, there are things in the streets, don't you see any? Like monsters, I don't know. I've got one trapped behind. Oh no, I can tell it's bad. No, don't tell me this. Pawn, this is a lie. A Garou behind the house. Okay, maybe if I do a masculine German voice, I can kind of get away with it. Staying in here isn't really an option. Right, so I've got some tools. No. Yes, look, we're not best friends, but we still find a reason to see each other. Can you help me fight it off? Oh my god, this is a really important question. What weapon do we go for? Because this will have no bearing for the rest of the game, but it'll certainly make me feel better for not being able to do a German and a Swedish accent all at the same time. All right, please vote in chat what kind of a weapon you feel like Britt-Marie would use. Um, I don't know if they have any mechanical bearings, but I really like if it breaks stones, it'll break bones for the pickaxe. This is for cooking. Thought I grab this. Would I like to keep this creature at arm's length? 2. She's Swedish, there from Minecraft. That makes perfect sense. Alright, thank you very much. I can't believe I'm dying with you. Maybe can I just like a thick, heavy Russian accent for Ruban? Would that be okay? I feel like that would help me break it up. I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna ask for permission. I'm only gonna ask for forgiveness. You should be so lucky. You're dying alone or not at all. Alright, so these are little foes. I would assume that it's behind here, so I'll jump out. Okay, okay. So yeah, I mean, we are playing as these characters separately. We get to take turns with them separately. And then of course the monsters will get their chance to do as they will. And yeah, I mean in general, we're playing in a system where there are no saves, there's nothing. Characters can die. We can lose them for good. So we're gonna play this carefully. I say, letting my characters take some damage. Okay. Typically when a character attacks too, it means that it has sort of... Oops. Can I not attack? this row? Oh, okay. Uh, I think I will get an opportunity attack if I leave. No, okay. Yeah, we're playing Carved in Stone, which means that if we lose, we lose. Characters will be able to level up, and now that they've done their first bouts of combat, they become uh, sort of their true self. So now in this moment, Britt-Marie becomes a warrior. And it's at this point we'll get to pick upgrades and such that will sort of change their abilities within combat to do or be better. So we don't have any particular sense. We have three options at the moment. Untouchable, meaning if she gets a kill, the next attack against her will be a miss. Wolf Call, which means that whenever she kills something, she will howl quite loud. And then everyone gets +2 speed for the following turn. And then, of course, we have Blood Link. Brent can interfuse with one ally to grant 1 damage. Okay, so they can connect with an ally to get a benefit. I feel like when this Swedish woman, I do feel like Wolf Call suits her a bit. Because I do, Swedish people, we don't talk to each other, but every once in a while we do sort of howl like wolves. And for this elusive non-binary hunter, either go more rogue. I feel like this kind of adds to the spookiness of her. Whenever she kills someone, she gets to kind of go invisible. Potency is a sort of... sorry, when we finish some combats, we'll be getting items that will make the characters a bit stronger. Well, not how I expected the day to go, but I think we're both heroes. Isn't that good? The creature's death is quiet. It seems to slip from life in a few stunned, hazy blinks. They'll spend a piece of the day getting a flames under control. A damage isn't as bad as it could have been. Townsfolk emerge from hiding to fight fires and clear debris, some full of curiosity, others visibly haunted by what they've seen. Elvis must already be waiting for us. I hate to say it, but we should both go. He's at the ruined tower by now. It's a long way. Can we leave this town? Can we leave the town a mess? This game's really going to challenge my ability to read text and not stutter over my words. Otherwise, we'll take care of it, but Elvis will be waiting for us. What happened today could be happening everywhere, couldn't it? Something about the tower is just stuck in my mind. It's like when you get apple skin in your teeth. Apple skin. Ooh. I can feel that analogy. It's unpleasant. Huh? Yeah? Anyway, I just think we meet him. We should. The tower in the hills. You've been there? Yes, once, actually. Looking at the trucks, they come and go in that direction. Uh-oh, that's not good. Britt and Ruban follow the pounded path of monstrous feet, hoping for the best and dreading every other possibility. Okay, so now between Ruban and Elvis, they have some sort of a connection. Let's see here. Whoops, that is not how you do it. Ruban plus Elvis. Do we want them to be amazing friends, or do we want there to be a spark of romance between them? Please let me know, and we'll continue from there. We are split 50-50. I think we need a tiebreaker, and there are 3 viewers, so please help me. Alright, they are doing a romance. Thank you guys, I really appreciate it. And the support. Thank you to friends and family for being here today. A wordless while passes between them, but the quiet only heightens their worry. You've always been a little fond of Elvis, him, I thought. Of Elvis? Oh, you mean I have? Oh. Is that true? He's a funny man, of course. Everyone calls him temperamental, but I think people don't realize he just really cares. And plus, it seems like no matter where he goes, we tend to have adventures. That's beautiful. Ruben and Elvis have fallen in love. Uh, if only it would be so easy. Yeah. So here we have this overland map. A lot of it is covered in darkness at the moment. And for now, what we have to do is head over here. So we'll send our characters to scout. Some characters are good at it, and days will pass as they travel together. And when these days pass, the characters will heal. We might even get like random events. We might get some encounters. You never quite know. In previous nights, the tower where Elvis had arranged to meet Britt and Robban is a place he often used to escape to as a boy. God. He knows its rooms and floors so well, he could survive being chased through them. Oh, and, wait, okay, what's Elvis sound like again? I didn't see the Elvis biopic, so I'm at a disadvantage here. Mama. In my head, he sounds kind of like Johnny Bravo. And no, I wait, I suppose. Dust gets deep as rain puddles in here. Elvis coughs. Alive is alive until the bass breaks through it. Keep it up, beast. Guaf, Sna, Flirk. We'll see which of us lose our heads first, haha! It's a picturesque old tower, perfect for plot twist. There's an elden dignity in the stones. They stand for standing, though it seems they guard nothing. But as old will tell you, precious things go overlooked in a ruin. What lodges amid the bones of failure is often the dreams that drove. Jesus, who fucking wrote this? That's sick. What lodges amid the bones of failure is often the dreams. That goes hard. Put that on a t-shirt. The book. Why have I never... Easy there. I guess you're wondering why I'm talking to myself, huh, beast? I'm also wondering. Elvis bends down to pull it loose. The book's heavier than its slender spine suggests. The title, Wildermyth. Look at this. Oh, look at this. It's full of strange stories, the folklore of folk long forgotten. The tyrant's medicine. In parts, no salient secret. It's only a fairy tale about a dying emperor. He swallows stars every month to calm his cancerous anger. The Tears of Oak Woman is a weird, rootless tragedy of a woman made of oak who stands on a sea cliff and is eaten by termites as she waits for her driftwood love to wash ashore. The flotsam beauty floats forever past the edge of the incoming tide. The Goulburn Girl tells of a blight-skinned woman who drew things so feelingly that they began to come true, as she drew circles and circles in books and eventually fell through. These stories impart Elvis. He reaches the last words of the final tall tale. A few blank pages are left. This book. Something in him feels like it's coming loose, but he can't tell exactly what. There's room in it for another story, I should say in his voice. It's cold. I'm stuck here. Yeah, fine. So this is the beginning. Here, in our Yondering country, Elvis writes, words are ready, omens have formed in the fabrics of everything, and he's beginning to recognize them now. Some are just misgivings. They've crept through his body like the sourceless aches one wakes with. Others are more substantial. Now they seem light, plain, a promise of thunder. For in the wild black woods where birds once built, and hateful silence churns. Pain lights Elvis's head, subsides. I made it to the morning? He lowers his bleary eyes. His story lies before him in luminous script. Empty pages have sprouted behind it. Why do I feel powerful? He pulls a spoon from his pocket, or a staff. You guys can tell me what would you guys rather Elvis have, weapon-wise, a spoon or a staff? I will start the poll. Bim bam boom. You tell me. All right. Looks like we have spoon as the victor. Thank you for deciding. Open wide, beast. I'm getting out of here. Okie dokie. Elvis is alone. So one of the cooler, out of all the classes here so far, we typically you pick between warrior and hunter, and then there's all these different abilities that go along with that. But my personal favorite is the spellcaster. What they do is that you see all these objects around the map. They have this ability called interfuse. They connect to these objects, and each of the objects have their own like abilities. Um, so for example, we could connect to this, like, I guess a display case of, of hammers. And once you've done that, you can actually grab the hammers, oh, okay, and sort of explode it outwards. And there's many things that one can interfuse with. For example, if you interfuse with this torch, you can illuminate it. Beautiful. And then you can actually take the fire from it and throw it at the enemies. It's a wonderful little system. And that's that! Let's see if there's anything interesting here. This Elvis's presence is charged against his foes, dealing 1 true damage to hostile creatures who enter adjacency with him for any reason. That is that feels very Elvis. His mere presence takes his enemies down. And he gets some wow, look at this. Forest Pauldron of Attunement. Some beautiful armor for him to wear as well. More monsters roam the ruined halls and rattle the rotting furniture. But Elvis moves quietly, sensing his way in the dark. Daylight lands on his wrist, cool winds soothe his tired eyes. It's still the same world. No, shit. He closes the tower door, gentle to make no sound. That was the mystic arts that I did. Right, tower. Where did I get it from? Could it have just happened? It's just one of those things. Things a man's born with that might blossom in his life when he needs them. Well, wherever it came from, no one would want to mess with me now. Elvis, says a character from afar. I guess one thing this means is that I'm now a charming enigma, a mysterious enchanter, born ordinary but changed by things his young, captive eyes have seen. Elvis, you're okay. You're okay, you look like it. Hey Elvis, something happened? Ruben, you're here and you're safe, good. Oh, sorry, and you too, Brit. Me and this boulder I'm next to. I think that's Elvis saying, and me and this boulder I'm next to only barely survived. Yes, see the smoke on the horizon? That's from the town. Yes, that's Gulburn. It burned. No wait, it burned? Garoo! Screams a creature from the tower. Things are different than they were. Hmm? Yeah, well, I don't know if you've ever seen something quite like this. A monster? Sure, we have. We slay monsters. Okay, well, I do magic. I will say, some of these interactions are strange, to say the least. We will now assault this place. Thank you for following me, Pond the Amazing. That was very loud and gave me quite a shock. Uh, we are assaulting this tower now, going back to it, seeing all the monsters. I'm not the one with the plans. A perfect understanding isn't likely. Jesus Christ, thank you. Thank you for following me. I'll have to fix that for next time. A perfect understanding isn't likely to emerge. What these beasts are, where they came from, what drove them to attack the town of Goulburn. But letting them nest here feels like the wrong idea. Just what comes natural. Sure, well, okay. This is another great choice. Do we feel like Elvis? Is he very stoic? Or is he courageous? God, I never know how to spell courageous. It's in front of us. Boom. I'm gonna pretend like that was perfectly spelled. Please vote away. Okie dokie. Oh no, 50-50 split. There's a fifth viewer in here. I don't know if you're on your computer, but we could really use a tiebreaker right now. Otherwise, I guess I'll have to do it. The community is divided. We've never seen this before. A perfect 50-50 split. Does anyone in chat have a perfect explanation? You don't have to switch up your vote just because it's. Does anyone have any reason for why he's more stoic than courageous, or courageous over stoic? Okay. Well, never mind. We switched to 2. Thank you. I really appreciate it. All heroes have +2 damage potency for 3 turns. Okay, so we want to end the switch. Oh, we've added the raccoon enemies. I hate these guys. Yeah. I'll explain this game to you guys. Don't worry. So one thing, enemies don't act until we start to kind of get them going. So one thing that you can always do is sort of line up your little goons. It's not really important for me to interface with anything at the moment. We'll have her open the door. We'll move in quietly. At the moment, we have all of the advantages. We are the ones who are attacking this place, so there's no reason for us to go about this too quickly. We'll introduce with this torch over here, just in case. We'll have Roban open the door, and there are still yet to be any enemies found in here. We'll have them Silk Step. So Silk Step is where an ability that lets them become invisible as we set the rest of our goons up here. I think I will withdraw my interfusion from there and interfuse to this forge here. So now I'm hoping the enemies will be somewhere nearby. Brit will open the door, and enemies are nowhere to be found. Oh no, where are these guys? Oh, whoops. I accidentally ended his turn. Well, we're just gonna let another turn cycle fight by. Okay, finally. As we open this door, we find that it is filled with these monsters. Britt-Marie is the warrior, so she will run in and she will attack this raccoon. It's just called a raccoon. I thought they'd at least give it a different name or something. If we have Roban move a little bit away, and Elvis jumps here. Oh, yes, perfect. He can interfuse with this lamp here and flare, blinding these. Oh, that sounds good. With his musical presence, he blinds the enemies within. Meaning, oh shoot. I guess we're just gonna keep moving. Roban. The enemies are blinded, so that gives us a bit of a chance for the attacks to be blocked and dodged, which is exactly what we needed. Roban will execute the raccoon as Brit turns her attention. Stunting! Stunting is like kind of critting. It's the crit of this game. And if we have Elvis with his presence destroys the beast. Just by standing next to it, he kills it. My god. We got a common staff, and the staff is really only good for Elvis. So sadly, I will have him replace his. But what should we? What's a good name for an Elvis staff? Like, I don't know. I can only think of names that relate to his death. I don't know. Toilet wand is what I was thinking, but that seems a bit insensitive. Snake charmer. That is wonderful. Thank you. The last misshapen creature folds its bones and dies. Blue fluids darken the dust. Calmly into death. There's dignity in that. You make it sadder when you say that. Hey, look at us. Look what we did. Yeah. Day drops, day rises. Dusk is sweet, and the sunrise sweeter. It's not long before they clean the old tower up a bit. We'll be working here on this place forever, I'm telling you. I always knew this morning would rise, when I'd gaze into the sky and see destiny for myself, a destiny to inspire song. Let's not wait to be overrun. We're a company of heroes now. We'll walk this land, we'll fight people need us. Oh, we'll fight. People need us. We'll give ourselves a name and make sure it's the one they'll sing. Sounds like you've thought about this. Name the company. Okay. This is pretty big, guys. So either we can be called Raiment of Colvian, Dreamers of the Lady in Green, Leopard's Epoch, or we could enter our own name. If anyone has a good name, I'm happy to hear it. This is the name that will stay with this company of heroes until the adventure's over, until either we succeed or fail. And if we think about it, so far we have, a Swedish warrior, a strange hunter, and then Elvis Presley. So any name would be Jailhouse Rock Blue Christmas. Are these Elvis references, or are they just uh, stuff that you came up with? Does anyone else have any names they'd like to suggest? I'd be happy to. Jailhouse Crew. Jailhouse Crew is pretty good. Elvis related. I'm adding all of these. Can someone explain to me what the significance of jailhouse is for Elvis? Is that like a thing he was known for? Did he go to jail? I I do not actually know. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I've only ever listened to any of the songs that were in Lilo and Stitch. That's basically that's basically all I know. Sure. It sounds like we have. It sounds like Jailhouse Crew is going to make it in, but I will let the people vote anyway. I would like to see a jailhouse completely comprised of rocks. That would make me. That'd be something else. But what were the rocks' crime is what I'm wondering. Like, if you, Pawn the Amazing, had to tell me what is the crime of a rock that would get it be placed in jail? Or are there any rocks sort of in history that you believe should go to jail? Like, I mean, we could put like I can't think of like a famous rock other than the rock that had the sword of Arthur in it. So, but that seems like more of like a heroic rock, or maybe I mean it could be charged with holding a weapon. It's an English myth, so I mean they could absolutely put that rock in jail. Um, okay, well, there we go. Just a pun. After that, the three of them are inseparable. Rumors are rampant. Heroes are needed. This world will be flooded in sorrow, but its defenders are joined by fire that night. Here, follow the tales of Jailhouse Crew. Be remembered. As the adventure continues, enemies will become more powerful. There is a time aspect to this adventure where um, enemies will not only get more powerful, but eventually they will begin to attack places that we've saved, civilizations that we'll have to defend. Yeah, but at this point in the adventure, we have enough. We haven't spent any of our legacy points yet. Legacy points can be used to like make equipment, to re-roll like events and upgrades and such and such. But we have enough actually to get and recruit a new person. So I feel like we should definitely do that. Okay, so this is the. It will be. Since there's a couple new people in chat, what kind of a hero do we think we need for this adventure of Jailhouse Crew? We can make any sort of person we want. I mean, I can also just hit random until alt goth girlfriend. We absolutely need one of those. Um, there's a lot of like really good haircut. Are we talking about like the classic? You know, like I don't know what it's called. Like, but this hair feels, for me at least, she's very pale in my head, like a ghost. We really can make a ghost. Please, if anyone has a name, is it like the type of alt rock girl who would like to be attracted to women, but they scare her, so she's just attracted to men instead? We'll say anyone, and we'll hope that something happens to her. She's very short. She's very narrow, I suppose. Um, blue hair, like this kind of blue. She's wearing dark and and slightly not dark. No, it's dark blue. Deal. Like that? I feel like it has to have a bit of shade on it. Does anyone have a good name for this character? This, yeah, this chaotic lesbian in denial. Any name will do. We can look at her history. No, I can't just call her Goth Mommy. She has to have an actual name. I'm sorry. I can read her backstory to you. Supposedly, a spell was laid over Faerun's ancestors. According to legends, the girls of each generation would be born knowing who they'd marry. Oh, Faerun, which is her name at the moment. Nox? Yeah, we're going with that. Oops. Does she have a last name? I'm just going to do Nox Nixomi. That feels good for me. History. Supposedly, a spell was laid over Nox's ancestors. According to legend, the girl of each generation would be born knowing who they'd marry. Nox never said whether this was true. She found no object so pure and beautiful as the printer's solid press, and spent memorable years devoting herself to the arts of its manipulation. Okay. She sought out a pathway through the fogged forest of her life, walking in the company of strange lands and people. Do we need to add any history to this person? Did marry. So right now she seems kind of like a lonely librarian. Um, is this a goth backstory? A fanfic writer? What kind of fanfic does it write? She sought out pathway through the arts of its manipulation. Particularly writing fan fiction. About what does she write fan fiction about? I will fan fiction. What are some stuff? Give me some options here. We can see what people want her to write fan fiction about. Whoops. Twilight. Hunger Games. That feels like a good one. Supernatural. That's a good one too. Um, Super Hulock. Is that like 3 fan fictions all in once? Malfoy is gay. All right, that seems like enough for us. We have 5 options at the moment. Please vote, and we will see what kind of fan fictions this woman writes. Hmm. I will say, let me see. So far, we just have the 1 vote for Supernatural. Is that where we want to settle? Yeah, well, we have 2 Supernatural. I've only ever read no fan fiction about Supernatural, but I rewatched the last season recently, and it's not very good for anyone who wants to know how that show ended. Sadly, bad. She has joined us. What kind of a voice does she have like a no, that's too on point. What kind of a voice would Nox have? Uh, please no more accents for now, as I am not great at them. No, I don't want to do an oh. I could do a vocal for. Okay, well, I'll put it up to vote. Nox's voice. I don't know what a glump voice is. I could do like an ooh voice though, but I don't think anyone wants that. Vocal fry. Ooh. Like a meek voice maybe. You guys please tell me, and I will do as you command me to the best of my ability. And if I can't do it, I will. Her voice is lower than mine. That is crazy. Is there a good example of a vocal fry that I could look up and get in? Is it like Emma Stone? That's like what I think of when I hear vocal fry, but I wouldn't know. Is that like when they're like don't like put any effort into their voice, kind of like this? Is that like just like a hey, yeah, I'm doing okay. Yeah, I like to read, I guess, whatever. We're currently split. Any one vote could set us off in a good direction. The Uwe one would probably be like,
Yeah, well, mm, yeah, I would like to weed. Weed, weeding is fun. Mm, Yeah, I yeah, I like to write supernatural fan fiction.
uh, that would be funny.
Oh, yeah, I like to weed. My favorite pairing is the one with the wings, Castiel and Dean. I know that not everyone wants them to be together, but I think they'd have really cute babies.
Yeah, well, the vote ends there. Um, I don't know which one to do. I think I'll stick with vocal fry for now because it makes me not want to kill myself, and we're gonna stay there. Uh, so remember, Jailhouse Crew is looking for a few good men, or women, or really just anyone. We'll be staying at the inn at Goulburn for a while. Stop if you're interested. You got this, Nox. You're gonna be a great hero. They'll sing songs about. Wait, why is there a sock on the door? Someone must have dropped it on the doorknob. No matter. Let's do this. I can hear you in there. Not right now, someone giggles. You said to stop by if I was interested in joining. I found your socks. I don't know how else to say it. Not right now, says a character. What? Stop stop by again in the morning. Were they was elves and were elves and Ruben just fucking in there? Is that what happened? I'm sorry, I had no way to know. It's fine. We were just darning our socks. Darning? Move on quickly. So you want to join Jailhouse Crew? Yes, ma'am. What do we want Nox to be? Do we want Nox to be a warrior, a hunter, or a mystic? Please, you tell me. I wonder who tops. Oh, it's 100% Robin. I think Elvis he's just there he's along for the ride. I really thought we'd go for Mystic here, but I mean the people want Warrior or Nox, so I guess that's what we're gonna do. But I mean, if we think about it, in the second one she does get to wear a cute tank top, so I mean, oh suddenly wow the Mystic votes are coming in. We will do 3. That seems to be where people are. Yeah, this is perfectly encapsulating her character, at least how I imagine her. Okay, preparing, Nox needs help getting her gear ready. Sure, I guess we'll just recruit prepared. Perfect. We don't need any upgrades at the moment. Let's head over here. What does this question mark mean? Nox has no tasks assigned. Okay, well, at the moment, I don't know what that means. Alright, we'll have the heroes traveling through Rati's Pillar over the bridge to scout out this next area. At the moment, our goal is to clear all hostile sites. So starting off in Spellowed Mine, we will do that now with our company of 4. Brit always seems to be by herself. Does she have any friends? I've never seen her spend time with anyone, but she seems happy that way. The classic Swede. Hey there. Hello. If you ever want to talk or anything. Okay. Guys, we've got company. Alright. No enemies in sight at the moment. Ruban will approach and disappear as Britt-Marie, the warrior. Oh, I see. They're a bit beyond here. Perfect. We'll move up to this door. We'll have Elvis run up. Although he is a bottom in the bedroom, he is a top when it comes to combat. Nox with her pitchfork will approach and guard with Brit. And I think that we're just going to have Brit break the door down and see no enemies. So I guess we're just going to approach again. Lord, they really like to put the enemies just about as far away as anything can be. Okay, we'll have you guys do that. And we'll have you run up as well. Achievement unlocked. Passing Shadow. Have 5 heroes and consecutive turns in the grave play. Perfect. Britt-Marie will approach and will kick this door down. Oh my god, revealing so many enemies. She has an ability called Guardian, which lets her sort of take on a stance. If any enemy approaches her within this red, within an adjacent square to her, she will lash out and attack them. Elvis will connect with this rock, and some musical reference happens as he makes it shoot a rock at this row. We'll have Nox Guardian with Elvis. At the moment, she doesn't have any levels in anything, so the best she can do is sort of stand there and connect. And we'll have Ruban shoot this row, taking it out. Alright, activated the Guardian. Brit strikes out and does her wolf call, meaning we will all move very fast on this next round. Britt-Marie will carefully approach this raccoon. We'll have move out. We're gonna do a lot of rock stuff. I feel like that'll make us all feel better if Elvis is throwing rocks at people. Okay, and is that just it? Oh, okay. Elvis is a rock master and destroys the final raccoon. We get some Elkhorn pauldrons, which increase accuracy and ranged accuracy, so it feels only fitting to give them to Marie. She's so good at fighting them, I wish, but she'd never be interested. Ha, take that. It's just a fucking turtle. Sounds like somebody needs a little push. Are you real? Yes. Can she see you? No. Am I going crazy? I don't know. First, we gotta create a mood. What does she like? I got these butterflies. Bad idea. Stupid, stupid. Why am I talking romantic advice for my tortoise? Turtle. Whatever. Look. Likes this girl too shy. Looks like this girl's too shy. Don't you want to kiss the girl? Alright. Alright. I'll put it up to vote. Do we want Brit to be eternally alone with her thoughts? Alone forever / shy? Or do we want her to kiss the girl? Please tell me what you guys feel like. Yeah, Nox is not doing anything at all. Brit is being very brave for a Swede, but I guess she did manifest a spiritual advisor to assist her with that. So far, wow, people want her to be alone. Well, to be fair, Woodfucker, they have traveled for many days. They've almost traveled for like a month together at this point. So it's not completely out of nowhere. It's just, there's a lot of stories that we haven't haven't seen between these two characters. I'm sure they've had many meaningful reactions along the way. But since we have kissed the girl, that is what we're gonna do. Thank you so much. You can never go wrong with music. Yes, a boom pa band. No. A bunch of birds sing to Nox. Would you like? Oh shit. Would you like to go on a date sometime? Wow, I really get to choose all the things that all the characters get to do. Should we have Nox date Brit or reject Brit? What's better for the story? You guys decide. Okay, we're here for dating Brit, I suppose. Thank you very much. What did you have in mind? I know just the place for romantic dinner. They have turtle soup. I know that's your favorite. See? That's what... Hey, wait a minute. What did you just say? I think the only thing that could bring two shy lesbians together is a spiritual turtle giving advice. Because I feel like if I had a spiritual turtle telling me to do things, I would do it just out of the absurdity of the situation. But we have succeeded in destroying the creatures in Spellowed Mine. Uh, we will choose to find an item by securing the location. It will take us a whole month to do it. And as you can see here, the calamities are coming to play. The more days we stay, the more powerful creatures become. A thorough delving through the mysteries of Spellowed Mine has proven rewarding. Not exactly the most gripping part of the story, though. Spellowed Mine will return to the hands of the common folk while they tend to it. The site will provide resources at the end of the chapter. Okay, great. 2 ingots. And a brooch of rhythm. Well, we have to give that to Elvis, I think. Continuing on our adventure, let's go to World Woods. Another 2 weeks pass by. Characters go to World Woods. Okay. Some tiles can be infested, meaning that the enemies there will be more powerful. So that's beginning to happen there. So we might want to start heading that way to get rid of the infestation. But for now, we will attack at World Woods. A weird rhythmic noise filters through the trees. It's getting louder. Because we're getting closer. Over here. An ancient ox leans its bulk against a beech trunk. Blood pools from its panting muzzle. The thing's sick or something. The ox doesn't flinch from Brit's approach. She notices a wound at the base of its neck. There's something in there, what looks like a blue pomegranate seed, but it's as big as my fist. Should we, this ox, we can either try and cure it, or we could put it out of its misery, mercy kill it. You guys tell me what you would rather have. I will cure it. We can see also, I don't know if this changes anyone's opinion, but we have a 57% chance of succeeding in curing it. But I think we'll go with it. Let's see what happens. Brit's fingers slip into the wound and pluck the seed neatly from its nesting place. The ox bows its head, feeling nothing. Brit! In a few moments, the ox breathing normalizes. Its muscles relax. It takes a tentative step to the edge of the clearing. Incredible! That's when a gang of afflicted beasts filter out of the woods. Get ready for a fight. They don't lunge. They remain still and stare. They recognize the seed in Brit's hand and absorb the visual recovery of the ox. There's a collective sigh. When they lay down, the lights in their eyes dims and dies. The ox wanders free, and the mission begins. Okay. We'll have Brit lead the charge as normal. We'll have Elvis backing her up, and we'll have Nox in the back here. Everyone's turn has come to an end. Brit will open the door. Oh fuck, another situation where there are no enemies in sight. Sure, okay, and here we go. We'll have Elvis move up and interfuse with the furnace. His music is hot, 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 and soon the enemies will feel it as they are all blinded. Nox, let's have her be behind Brit. Oh, she doesn't have any levels just yet, so she is just a normal person with a stick. We'll have Ruban moving in from behind and take a shot at this row, dealing 3 points of damage to it. Elvis's presence deals damage as the other blinded creatures try and attack, but ultimately miss our heroes. Taking out the row and disappearing again, Ruban will remain there. We'll have... Oops. Oh, shit. Alright, well, we'll just have to take the damage. and move through, attacking this row. We'll have Elvis. Can he withdraw? Can he infuse with something else? Oh, he'd have to take a damage to do anything useful. Maybe. Oh, no, we can introduce from this basket. And Splinter Blast this row, dealing 3 points of damage and taking it out. And I think we're just going to have Nox chill for now. Luckily, this row is really bad at doing anything of use. We'll have, yeah. We'll have Ruban move through, but won't be able to attack just yet. So Brit is the only person who will chase down this raccoon. Lover's Vengeance. Okay, yeah, so there are some bonuses and such that trigger when you've made certain relationships with people. So I guess because someone at some point dealt damage to Nox that... Oh, shit. There we go. That Brit dealt an extra point of damage to the raccoon. And that's that. We get a Rhodes Swathe Hunter armor, which we will click. There's an ability called Swashbuckler. On killing an enemy, 20% stun chance until stunned. So that's pretty good. I wonder if I could give this claim. Do I get to name it now? Nope. The rows become a little bit more powerful as we secure Eadhorn Threshery. I guess there's no reason not to do a job here, so we'll spend 2 weeks securing this location. Oh yeah, so Eadorn Thresher has been cleansed and put in good order with time left for a few days of comfort. Yeah, we get some wooden fabric and a sash of rhythm, which I guess we really just have to give to Elvish to keep the narrative of this game. Let's head over to Igmir Field. Well, that's another patch of the Yondering Lands safely explored. Maybe next time we'll see a little action. Ugh, why would you say that? Excuse me, what does that mean? Easy, Nox. We're all tired and you two have been sniping at each other a lot lately. It means I'm tired of you always spoiling for a fight. I feel like Nox is very emotional for the voice we've given her. How many times have you put the rest of us in danger because you couldn't hold yourself in check? Too many, if you ask me. Elvis, don't take your bait. Oh, yeah? Yeah, you got something to say about it. Oh, shit. Do we want the group to start fighting? Should Elvis fight Nox? Yes. No. You tell me. Very dramatic. I mean, we're trying to see what happens here. No? Okay, yeah. You're right, Elvis. He is going to hold the high ground in this interaction and will not say anything. I won't apologize for being who I am. If you don't like that, that's your problem. Sheesh, can you believe him? Well, I'll say this for him. He may be temperamental, but at least he cares more for people than for books. Oh, wow. What? What is that supposed to mean? It means you treat the world like it's an essay about life, not life itself. You get lost in your own head. At least Elvis knows how to feel. Oh, are they okay? It takes two to make a rivalry, Nox. If I were you, I'd think about that. Oh my god. Are you alright? Nox was way out of line. Oh, I'm fine, thanks, doll. And thanks for standing up to me back there. Hey, that's what teammates are for. Damn, we're breaking these guys up. It's very upsetting. Yeah, we'll build a station here to gain a hide and a fabric. Why not? All right, and the journey continues. We will scout our way to this next field. Okay, and calamity, which means that now all of these enemies become more dangerous. I really don't like the Gorgon enemies, so for now I will spend one of my legacy points to keep them out of the fold. And we will continue to scout out this location. In Gullbor Stell, so we can either patrol this location to remove the thorns, or we can just take the assault. And I'm pretty confident in our team, so I think I will just attack this place. Okay, I've got one favorite fruit. Apples? I knew you were going to say apple. Why did I know that? Next up, a difficult one. Favorite thing to fight? That's like asking my favorite rash. Least favorite then. Might have to be Draven. Draven? Is that because they're over the next hill? It's a beast or a construct, it's just blindly destroying. But Droven, when they get close enough to look in their eyes, you see hatred staring back at you. And here I am, making a career out of them. I'm not that old, right? Sometimes I wonder if it's not too late to start over somewhere. I wouldn't, though, realistically. It'd reek of abandonment. Well, we appreciate that. What about you? What keeps you here? Yeah, let's be a little cheeky. So many things, really. Those toned arms, that dazzling smile, the way you whisper my name before a fight. That's not an answer. That's random flattery. Plus, what kind of a woman would I be if I let you get picked up by some tarty drow? Yeah, they're cute, but they come on a little strong for my taste. Brit and Nox gain temporary damage and potency. Beautiful. They've gone full circle. Whoa! Oh, so this is a shadow sprite. If one of us manages to catch it, we will get a benefit. So we'll have Brit Marie kick the door down, revealing the various enemies. I think we'll put her in the corner here to better fight off this dart. We'll move Elvis. I guess if we move Elvis right up next to the dart, he'll take advantage from his incredible aura. I know, enemies in the first room. It's a grand feeling. He dodges the flame that I throw at him. I don't know how, but he certainly does. And we'll have her move up here, so we fully block this one enemy off. And then I guess we'll fire at this creature over here. He'll take a bit of damage, but he will also scream, which means that other creatures might come and catch us. No! Okay. The Shadow Spirit will continue. We'll have Brit. Oh my god, just absolutely crush this dart. She will Wolf Call. We'll have Roban move up here and take a shot. We have Elvis interfuse with... That's pretty good. With this Furnace, which can throw another rock at this guy. Beautiful. And we'll have Nox at the moment, since she can't do anything, just protect. We'll have her move up, open the door, and take a silk step within. Brit can move up to this door over here. We'll have Elvis move up himself. He's very fast at the moment, so he can kind of go wherever he needs to be. We'll have him, and then we will have him withdraw from this forge over here. And Nox will... I don't think Nox has dealt a single point of damage or done anything of use as of yet, sadly. We've lost our Wolf Call. Brit will open the door. Oh, is it just the creature that we have left to do? I guess maybe. Oh, there it is. Britswill, you'd prefer to be left alone, wouldn't you? Like all Swedish people would. Um, this creature will allow us to get a silver gore of Elmwheel. I don't know why. Do we want to give this axe, this new weapon that we have, a different name? It's a shadow weapon. Uh, should we call it anything? Whenever it strikes, uh, grants shadowed statues, meaning that it will allow us to pink pony club coded. That is true. We will call it the pink pony axe. Yeah, we are on the same page, Pawn. Perfect. The weapon becomes nice and cool. We'll have Robban move up and take a shot at the start. Oh, big damage. And Britt-Marie can move right next up to it. Oh my god, I did not see that there was another creature inside, but that is okay. We'll have Elvis with his furious speed move, and I think we'll have him connect this lantern. And we will steal its flames. And yeah, we'll throw him at this guy right now. Oops, missed the square. And we'll have Noxa move up and and look pretty. But if we stand here, we can make like a little guard train by them. Oh my god. We are doing okay. For the first time, Nox will... Okay, so she will miss, being absolutely just about as useful as as I would have expected her to be. Oh, I could have Elvish deal a crap ton of damage, but it would deal damage to all of our companions as well, which is not great. So we'll have him interfuse with this bench. Splinter Blast. Oh, will also hit all of our friends. That's not great. In that case, we'll just have Elvis strike this guy with his club. We can have Ruban move over here and hopefully execute this dart. And then maybe Brits can... Perfect. And with that, we have cleared out this tower. Britt-Marie has leveled up. Let's see. Return. So we can either give her an action surge, which should allow her to do like an extra action once per turn in a combat. We can have her backslam people. Riposte. She can counter stack. Or we could upgrade our wolf call. Does anyone have any strong inclinations as to what they would want Brit to be able to do? I'm up for any option at this point. Otherwise, I'll just pick something. I feel like Brit, as a good Swedish person, has the ability to counterattack with her cold indifference. And if we do that, we can actually add some armor to Britt-Marie with this beautiful hat for the winter times. Oh, it's so ugly. Now that's a thrill. Fighting like mad and come out clean, that's when you know you're meant for this. You know how I get. I fell in love with tragedy, young. I'm waiting for the awful twist. But that's... Anxiety is a prison. A prison we walk around in, constantly. Comes with us, hangs over us. Days like this almost make it tighten, just because we know things have to get worse. Whoa. Damn. She just drops one of those and then the Droven get an upgrade. Let's secure Gulborn. We'll work faster, because we don't want too many days to pass, otherwise bad things will start to happen. As you can see, soon there'll be an incursion. We will secure the site for the future. Getting some later equipment. All right, we'll travel over to the next available hex, and I believe that this will be the last one of this cycle. So this game actually it goes in cycles, meaning that once we finish this mission, we're gonna time skip. So some time's gonna pass, events are gonna happen, and the characters will age. Some might even have children, others might leave or come or go. So it'll be fun to see what eventually goes down in this little adventure. Cloud Toad Water Wheel. We've cleared it of its infestation, and we will gather here. Must clear out all the foes from all of the sites first. Oh no! I missed one. Oh, that's so bad. How long does this take? Oh no. 47 days. Oh, that's so bad. Okay. Oh, I fucked up. I have to go all the way back from whence we came. Okay, no, it's okay. Life is good. Oh, slave for love. Elvis has eyes for new lover. Oh my god. Ruban, meet Walea. Name is actually Wala. I'm real. I'm real limber. She wrestles like a python. Charming. She has a journey to go on, so I offer to go with her. Go with? Yeah, so here's what it is. My father was captured by roaming Draven. Oh, well, then maybe we should go get the company. The company? No, it's not too many Draven. Oh, still, it's some Draven. So, and they have captured my whole family. Am I the only one reading too much into this? So, we'll go get going. Wale says, name's just Wala, actually. What's the difference? Oh god, Elvis is a piece of shit. Is he serious? Hold! At least take me along. You wouldn't mind, would you, sweet Elvis? Do we want Robon to go with Elvis on his mysterious sexy quest? Let's see what the people think. Hoya. I'm a little lost as well. I honestly do not remember an event like this. Also, look at the face that Robun is making. Hmm. Um, okay. I think I kind of want... Yeah, you're right. Oh. Well, I think, yeah, well, just to throw this out here, from reading this context-wise, if Robon goes along, this woman seems pretty happy. If Robon doesn't go, this woman doesn't want to go. Does that change anyone's mind at all, or are we all just gonna be okay with that? But otherwise, I'm happy to follow whatever you guys want. Alright, in that case, we will have her go along. Thank you for understanding. And for some reason, Britt Marie is here as well, but we're just gonna remove her because that doesn't make narrative sense. Oh my god, they're all the way over there? Okay, wait a second. Okay, sorry, gang. Let me just figure this out. No, okay. Please stop whatever you're doing. Wait, these guys they're just leaving. They're going elsewhere completely. Guys, hold on a second. Hold on. Do I trust that Britt-Marie and Nox can handle? You know what? That's just what the narrative has decided now. Scary. It's awkward, quiet trek. Many of the shortcut Wallace seems to know are unfamiliar to Robot. It's not like I would have done anything. I just feel like I want to be the one that gets your blood going. Even still, I don't want us to lose our fire. Robon, truly, I burn for you, as strong as I ever did. I'm just... Oh, so maybe we should turn aside and... We're here. The thick line of forest rises before them, not clearly menacing nor even remarkable. Birds and squirrels and the things in between make their sunset sounds. They've got my brother in there. Better let me go on alone. I know these woods. You come when I call. Follow... Should we follow her into the forest? Follow Walla. Yes, no. Or should we wait for her signal? Are Robin and Elvis a couple? I don't know. Honestly, I didn't think they were until Robin was like, I want you to get my fire going. Okay, let's go with no for now. We will not follow Walla and we'll wait for our signal. I'm telling you, whatever you think will happen, you're going to be disappointed. Maybe. Disappointment isn't the worst thing. Better to chase something and not catch it than to spend your life stagnant and wondering. That's what you think. No wonder. Well, what do you really want? And does it include me? Of course it does, but it also includes... Oh, there's something. Click in the distance. Hey Elvis, here's a wild theory. Elvis stoops to pick up a small relic half buried in the rubble. What if this was all a ploy to get us to stand out here defenseless and Wallo was just going to sell us to some Drowan slavers and they've each got swords? That's oddly specific. Okay, well, first of all, we found bear strength urban knee pads, which we will give to Roban. And then it begins. Okay, Roban and Elvis together. Oh my god. I think we're gonna have to focus this stump guy down. Elvis is so fast, my god. Put him here. Ooh, we could have him interfuse with this and grasp at this guy, pinning him. Which means that he won't be able to move on his turn. We're playing as two kind of sad ranged characters, so it is probably best if we are a bit careful with this. We will have Elvis take cover as well. And we will have him wild grasp and pin this guy one more turn. Beautiful. And Roban will not finish him off. Creature moves closer. We will have Roban... Oh no, it's not. Elvis will hold off this other creature here with wild grasp. Moving it there. And Roban will move here and take a shot, killing it and putting her back into hiding position. But sadly, it means this stump moves up, but Elvis's aura deals some damage, and Roban comes out of the darkness with Lover's Vengeance. Are they lovers? Did I miss something? A low mood fogs their otherwise cloudless return, The last evening of storm welcomes him back to wounded Cobble. I suppose I'll never really be happy. Love fills you with pain, but pain is better than emptiness. People grasp after things we want, and we're so often disappointed. I love that about us. It leaves us rich. Oh, Robban, you're hopeless. I am? We both got a little too far sometimes, don't we? At least we go together. Yeah, for now. Hmm? Elvis Presley is now a Bloodhorn Mystic. Uh-huh. Oh, that would be fun. Bard? I mean, I think we have to pick Bard, right? Yeah, I mean, narratively, we'll pick the Bard. These guys are all the way over here. We really... Do we... God, this is tough. I think, yeah, we have to trust them to be able to finish this mission on their own. Oh no. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, I need to select at least 3 here. Okay, well, we'll take the risk. Build a pass. It'll take months to build a pass. Russell. Hmm. 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 Whoa. Troubled times, green things grow the greener. Share springtime with thin, worn, wintered through old world. I didn't realize it was poet weather. You're so bravely frightened. You are beautiful. You remind me of my little sister, a striving for good sort of woman, and you don't like it noticed. Yeah, no Swede likes to be noticed. I was bothered, but I was bothered before. Then I walked up onto this place, and I still don't know. That's a lot of heavy things. It's all very, very sad, actually. Maybe that's all it is. Maybe it's sad, and every year I seem to cry less and less. I know that kind of weirdness. I know that fear you feel when it seems like your heart has grayed. I rove around these parts. Oh, I rove around these parts to look at the moss. Bend down to look at the clover, to run my fingers through the moss and clover, to smell the damp earth and stone. Washing your hands in the moss and clover can clean away the hurt, the guilt, and worry. Quiet is nice, yes, but anyway, I have to keep to going. Wait. Either she gives me a green sash, or I give away my helmet for some legacy points. What do you guys think? Yeah, you can type 1 or 2 in the chat to vote on the options. All right, we will do the green sash. Thank you, guys. It's very pretty. It's very generous. Is there anything you want? It's a small thing. Only a sweet thing. I learned to weave them for my sister, that a shy and valiant woman like you might benefit from it. Think of it as an honor for me who made it. Nox waits for Brit, readying for battle at Coal Ottery. Well, thanks. These things don't always get worn for so long. If you prefer, hang it somewhere and just see it from time to time. Brr, says a little woodland spirit. It's nice meeting the good people, and it's sad also. You hope they remember who they are, up to the end. You hope the moss reminds them. We got a moss girdle. which will provide us with warding and potency. Beautiful. All right, Nox and Brit are completely alone, and that is not great for them. We'll have Nox make the first attack, dealing her first ever damage. Brit moves up and will kill this row, doing a wolf call to speed them up for future battle. The raccoon will cry out, but we take some cover. Oh my god, except for Nox, who takes bad cover. We'll have Brit run up and destroy this raccoon with Lover's Vengeance. And we'll have Nox move up and protect her. And we'll end their turns there for now. Brit will move up. We'll open this door, revealing more enemies up ahead. We'll have her take cover here and Nox move up behind her to better shield them for the damages that might come next. The row will... Oh my god, there's so many enemies. Oh, Nox, no! Nox collapses forward. Her right leg has gone silent, but frankly, the rest of her body is telling her enough. So at this point, you guys will get to pick what happens to Nox. Nox, at this point, can do one of three things. She can retreat from this battle, but she'll be mained. Somehow. She can either die, but kills an enemy, or we can have her die, but give Brit +3 armor. Yeah, please pick away what you guys would rather have. You can pick Nox's fate. Voting 1, 2, or 3. Damn. Woodpecker wants to see Nox die. But if that's with our 4 viewers, we have done all we can do. We'll finish this poll. We'll have her retreat. Just a leg after all, she says. More to life than legs. It's like a friend of mine I know who has a bit of an arm thing. You know, I've been telling her for weeks now to just get rid of it. Okay. At this point, Brit is all on her own. I think the best thing to do is have her Guardian. When a foe approaches her, she'll just strike out. And kind of keep her behind the... Oh my god, and she retaliates, completely killing this row. The raccoon attacks, but we are safe and secure over here. Okay, never mind, I lied. We will move over here, farther away from the raccoon. We'll have her hit the row quite hard. Hopefully the row... Oh no! We're doing bad, boys! Okay. At this point, I'm just gonna kind of try and keep her safe. We'll move her here. We'll Guardian. So when the row runs up to... Oh, the row did not run up to us. At this point... Oh no. If I stay hidden behind these things, there's a chance that the raccoon won't kill me, I guess. So if I Guardian here, the row will run up. I'll slap it into non-existence, activating Wolf Call. The row... Raccoon... Oh no! So close! The blow knocks Brit back on her heel. Pain doesn't come immediately, but the wet stuff dripping down her face is probably blood. She's never taken a hit like this, at least not that she can remember. At the moment, all we can do is lower her charisma and her retirement age as she focuses on surviving. Nothing more she can do. She probably wasn't going to win this battle on her own anyway. Alone, she staunches her wounds. One gash goes particularly deep. That's gonna leave a scar. Oh, sorry. That's going to leave a scar. And we are defeated. Brit Marie When a hero's main, they travel to the nearest safe town to rest until they're ready to fight again. Okay. That's bad. I guess we will to finish this. Let the heroes travel back to Gulbern. After some days of hard work, the job is complete. It's time for some well-deserved rest. We get some fabric. It's an outfitter job. Oh, well, at the moment we can't do that. I think the best thing we'll do as a group is to have them secure this place. We'll have them work fast. The two of them will head there as the rest head to Gulbern to... Oh god. For now I'm just trying to keep this bear out of the mix. As they rest, our other heroes will... Britt Marie has returned to action. We can also train Nox as a mystic. That would be useful. Oh, what's happening? Nox has returned to action. Yeah, we'll do all of these things. Wait. Okay, and I can have... I don't know what's going on. For now, this is what we're doing. Keep your heroes busy. Okay, who's not busy? Nox is maimed. Oh, yeah, yeah. So if this ever happens again, by the way... Nox is now a Greenhorn Mystic. Perfect. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by this game. We need to give her an ability. I'm trying to think of what makes sense. Soul splitting. We knock 6 damage for each introduced object. Yeah, I mean, that seems to make sense for her as a more gothic character. Okay, we'll have all these characters now secure Radhi's pillar. Beautiful. I don't know what that does for us. Okay, yeah, more equipment. We'll have them head over and re-assault Coal Ottery. Have them attack. Okay. We see we have some options here. Attacking Coal. We can have them charge in. Stealthy approach. Or trap him. As you can see, the percentages are just Nox's way. Each of these has a percentage to work. Please feel free to tell me what you feel like would work better. Now Nox is a mystic though, so she has more value. Which is a little sad, but... But yeah, we'll go the stealthy way and see if it works. They creep in quietly and gain the element of surprise. Congrats! My god, thank you guys. You picked just the right thing. All hero flanking, all hero stunt chance. There's more enemies this time here. Nox, being cool now, will get to interfuse with some of the various objects around here. We'll have her interfuse with 2 of them, as it will make her a bit more powerful. And we'll have her miss, which is very classic her. Roban will take out this raccoon, killing it immediately, which I think activates Brit's rivalry. Oops. Which means that Brit will... Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, would have wanted to impress her, but might not get to this turn. We'll have Elvis move in with his presence, would deal 2 points of damage. Interfuse with this lamp. Whoops, shouldn't have done that. But then we'll hit it with a stick instead. Okay, Brit takes 2 points of damage. We'll have you move in. I don't know why I can't shoot this guy at the moment. Okay, well, then we'll just have to go with that. Brit will... Yeah, that's fine. Hit. We'll do her wolf call. We'll take 1 point of damage as the creature explodes. We'll have Elvis open this door and interfuse with the faraway item, which will reveal... Perfect. The enemies up ahead. We'll have him end, and we'll have Nox move a little closer. We'll have her withdraw from her sack, and instead interfuse with the bookstand. The raccoon will move closer and scream. I don't know if that's necessary. Okay, never mind. It does help the enemies. We'll have... Okay, there's a lot of grossness right now. So for the moment, I think we're just going to have her end her turn here. I don't want a Brit Marie to just move up and get attacked, so we'll see if we can do anything here. We'll destroy the bookstand to deal some good damage, actually, to the scenery. Elvis, maybe he can shackle and destroy this row. Beautiful. And I think Brit Marie will bravely run up to the raccoon, will destroy it, and will wolf call so that her allies can move closer on the next turn. Nice! We'll have Ruban move up quite close. Elvis will shackle the creature, destroying the object in front of Ruban, meaning that Ruban can take a shot against, hurting the Bogmore. Brit Marie will run up, flank, and I understand the risks. Will, oh my god, 9 damage. Will destroy the Bogmore. Ah, jeez. Having returned to this place, our heroes are victorious. To the point where we even get to level up Ruban. What's around else Ruban chooses? Melee kill. We have more Ruban as a ranger at the moment. Once per battle, in a swift action, Ruban converts physical damage to potency with this turn. I don't understand how any of these builds good, so I'm going to reroll them. Yes! Ruban throws jump trash, so she gets to throw like traps down. Oh my god, some rope. We can pull enemies. Individuals pulls an ally. Oh, who would have a rope? Like it would let them pull their allies away from danger. Does any of our characters other than Elvis feel very ropey? Oh, it's Tukani. The risk thing is basically like when the Bogmores die, they spew a bunch of like the corrupted ground around them. So it's just telling me that I'm taking a risk by attacking the Bogmore. Yeah, you're right. Nox does like seem like she would. She knows a lot about Shibari, but she's never once done it. Oh, and also Nox has a peg leg now, which I didn't realize until this very moment. Belt of Divinity to give some warding. I think everyone could use this. We'll give it to Elvis though, because he is our beautiful singer, bard, songwriter. Okay. The next incursion will happen soon. To get there, we can patrol and assault this place before the incursion happens. So an incursion is basically when a huge group of monsters will go from place to place and attack it. So we'll have them do this before that happens. None of us knew what had changed the beasts who roamed our wilds. We knew something lived inside them. Blue, burning hate that frenzied them and left them still. A stone sentence, worse and more deadly than any venom. Today, we would finally find out where it came from and why it wouldn't stop. Well, Cloudy Toad water wheel looks mostly intact. But we should still stay ready. Brit, anything? Huh? No, I'm just following you. Personally, I'm hoping for a few of them gangrel deer things. Fun to knock down. Well, aren't you tough? Their approach to the town of Cloudy Toad Water Wheel is completely silent. Oh! Alright, a huge arena for battle. We'll have Roban approach and jump into invisibility. Oh, there's like a person up here. Oh, they're like made of stone, I think. Petrified, beyond our help now, Jesus. We'll have Brit Marie move up. We'll have Elvis move even farther up. No enemies in sight as of yet. And finally, Nox, with her peg leg, is not able to move very far. Roban will have her scout for us, as she is invisible. But so far... Oh! A lot of statued people. They're all stuck, aren't they? Unforgivable. And how many more are there? There's Thrax. I go up to the barn door. Hey, all you guys heard the story of the Garden of Souls? Whatever did this could still be inside. Garoo! The creature screams. Barn door? Defeat the ambush. Check out the barn. Oh no, a raccoon. I guess we'll have her move back here. There's one enemy at the moment. Nothing really to interfuse with, so I think I'll move Nox out of the way, because if she dies, she dies. Brit Marie could move up and corner this thing, but it'd be better, I think, if it approaches us. We'll have Elvis move up here. We'll have him open this door. Scout inside. Okay, and there are enemies in there. I guess we'll hold on to our rope for now. Just use Nox to guard for people and move everyone into safety. Okay, the doors are getting broken down as the row are making their attack. Elvis can not hurt them from where he's standing, so have him move up here. We'll have him interfuse with this cabinet. Using this cabinet, we will splinter blast these row. We can have Nox move up behind him, interfuse with this. We'll have her do it with the stone heron. And Discus here. Big damage on that row. Finally, we could have Roban move up. Shoot this one here, taking it out. And finally, we'll have Brit move up here, and we'll have her Guardian. So if the row approaches us... Oh, I forgot about that raccoon. Oh, no, shoot. I said perfect too early. We'll have Ruban run out here, invisibly. We'll take a shot at this raccoon. Elvis can't do much. Can Nox move? No. What's the range of this heavy rock? Range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe that'll work. Nox can interfuse with this mossy rock. Can it? Oh no, it can't. Ah, no, I'm bad at counting. Instead, I think the smart thing to do, is move Brit up here. Nox will protect Brit. He will Splinter Blast, hopefully killing this row. Beautiful. Okay. Oh no. Okay, they shredded my armor. We'll have Roban move here. We'll kill the raccoon. Going back into the gray plane. We'll have Brit here. Guardian. We'll have Elvis move up. Oh god. He will interfuse with a campfire. He will Oop, okay. Oops. Well, he illuminated it. We can have Mox throw a rock, and that's that. Brit blocked the tongue. The raccoon is blocked by the stones. A perfect turn. Have Roban move up. We'll have her execute this raccoon. We'll have... Oh god, Brit is so slow. Move up. Guardian will steal the flame and attack this Bogmore. We'll have Nox move up and interfuse with the wagon. And we'll Splinter Blast, hopefully. Oh, dealing no damage. We'll attack Brit, pulling her closer. Yep. But maybe that gives Brit... Yes, I'm okay with that. We'll kill this Bogmore. For some reason, combat is still... Oh, the barn, of course. We'll have Elvis move up. Finally, get to see if there's anything inside this barn. We'll have Nox with her maimed leg scuttle up behind him. We'll have... Wow, well, Wolf Call really lets them schmoove. Brit will sort of stay there. For the moment, I think we want to find out what's here, as much as I want Brit to participate. If Brit moves here, can we use the rope aid? No. What's the range of rope aid? Oh. 2. Okay, that's okay. We don't need it. We'll have Nox move here. We'll have Roban move up closer. We'll have Brit sprint up here. We'll have Elvis stand next to Nox as they prepare for whatever's inside the barn. If Roban... No, we'll have Brit move up. We'll have her open the door. Oh god. Inside is a Gorgon, a full-sized Gorgon. Brit will move up, standing behind this wall. Elvis will stay here, and we'll interfuse with the stone tentacle. See if we get... Yeah, there are more enemies inside. Not able to hit anything though. Elvis will move over here. Nox will slowly walk up, standing next to Brit. And we'll have Roban throw out... Oh my god, so many snap traps. And have her behind... Oh lord, this cover over here. Walking through the Snapchat, the row is pinned. Elvis will block the Gorgon's pinning throw, and it will destroy the structure next to it. And the row moves up. Okay. So at this point, we can throw up more of these traps here. We could have Roban move over here and fire at the Gorgon, dealing, wow, half of its damage. I'll activate Brit's rivalry with her, and she will swing at the row. We'll have Elvis interfuse with the statue. But honestly, I think we'll just have him bonk the row with his absolute massive presence. He'll throw the stone at the Gorgon, killing it. And it jumps to the row. And I guess that's that. One little row gets to survive, but that's okay. We have a common dagger that we can give to someone. Do some flanking damage. I don't really know if anyone's... we'll give it to Roban. Roban feels like a common dagger? That's a weird name for a dagger. Someone have a better name for a common dagger? It is a cunning dagger that she'll get to use and stab people with it. It's very good at flanking though, so if we position her correctly, it will do her well. We'll call it the common dagger for normies. Elvis Presley gets to level up. Fuck, that's a good one, Pawn. Genuinely. Them. That's a good, I'll have to keep that in mind for future games of D&D. We'll have him go with the bard route. Is it dead? Do we know how we killed it? Same way we kill everything. Nothing is beyond us, I think we've proven that. The hulking carcass stems from its many wounds. Hideous convulsions course along its appendages to the extremities of its body. Then... Oh! 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 No! The thing's tremendous tail flicks across the barn. It plucks up Elvis like he's a straw doll, his weapon falling uselessly from his hands as it pulls him in. Elvis, don't panic. A voice leaks from Elvis's mouth. It's a wrong voice, weird and discordant, like someone's fretting and plucking a fiddle who's never picked one up. Still yourself, bone stacks, this one speaks my words. I can make it die. You are not like to us, weak lungs and small mind, stacks of splintering bones, thin blood that will so readily betray you. Why flail your lives so noisy? You can survive this. Just put him down. You think I flail for life as you do? I am Gorgon. The master Ulstryx has promised us silence. The voice dissolves and sounds like rain or distant waves. Wriggling grips tighten. A tentacle invades Elvis's ear. Oh. Stop! Brit leaps forward, lifting a nearby pitchfork and hurling it with thunderous force. Stop, I said! Kapow! The thinness of the fork sinks into the beast's neck. Elvis falls free of its tendrils. As Drobban and Nox run over to make certain of the Gorgon's demise, Brit supports Elvis, helping him to stand. You're okay. A strange, stony affliction spreads from Elvis's ear. Elvis? This isn't over. I saw its mind. This stone was in its claw. Elvis takes the stone from Drobban's palm, turning it in front of his eyes, catching slender sunbeams that slice the barn wall. The strange polyhedral stone is slick with Gorgon blood. Each face... Oh, whoops, I think I might have missed him say something. Epichrist. Epichrist. Oh. Each face is graven with an intricate image. The word in the Gorgon's head was Epichrist. This town, cloudy toad waterwheel, these petrified people, even this monster, all figures in a larger story. The Epichrist glistens, sticky and blue. The Gorgons have a master, Ulstryx. It's looking for something, some myth or secret. I think the riddle is in the stone. I think we have to find out what Ulstryx wants. And make sure he doesn't get it. Elvis has gotten minus 25 charisma and 35 plus loner, and Brit Marie got 10% plus 10 retirement age from her heroism. So that is that for the first act of the game. At this point, 10 years of peace will follow. Uh, let's see what happens. We get to remove some cards, I guess? Or victory is under its plan, they've been weakened. During the years of peace, the Gorgon's mask grew and crusted over to cover one side of Elvis's face. It would be a grim reminder of the encounter that day in Cloudy Toad Waterwheel Barn. Someone stops you on the road. We should help them when we can. I found you! Wonkers! It's the mine needs help. Someone stops you on the road. We should help them when we can. Aha! I found you! Wonkers in the threshery need help. It's the same guy. Britt and Elvis enjoyed talking about the old days over a campfire. Britt would pause sometimes and ask Elvis if they had done the best they could. Elvis always assured her that they had. Elvis enjoyed spending time with the researchers of Coal Ottery. They shared an enthusiasm for small explosions and poking dangerous materials. Knox and Britt found a forgotten castle ruin in the forest near Snowglyph and would sneak away to spend blissful afternoons in the company of each other. At this point, we can upgrade some weapons. It might be useful. I mean, Nox is using this one-handed weapon. It could be useful. Or, sorry, Brit Marie. Maybe building them like a shield would be nice. Give them a strong drink. Lots of weird little things. Or we could simply give Nox just a more powerful weapon. We could upgrade their pink pony axe to Spider Jaw. We could do that, maybe. Can also give them a really powerful dagger, but doesn't really feel quite right for them, does it? We'll keep the upgrade train for this item. Pink pony great axe. No. I mean, it's just bigger. We'll call it there. Could be useful to give Nox something so that they're not just with a sickle. Giving them a staff would be nice. There we go. Can make them a common staff. I'll finally do it Pawn said before and call it the Come On staff. Come On staff. That sort of puts all of our heroes in a better place. Maybe we could increase the armor of Brit Marie so she's a bit better at tanking. Whoa, I think that's a bit too hot for this game. Armor for women in games. Just remove the armor. We'll keep her. We'll give her some. Sleeves off club. Okie dokie. I could probably upgrade the armor of Nox. She needs it. Oh, perfect. Patchwork. God, I don't know anything about sewing or anything. Is there a more clever name I can give this? Hobbyism. Patchwork hobbyism. She has become a bit of a pirate goth, yeah. Can we upgrade? Oh, sadly we can't upgrade Helm's armory. Wow. We could spend some legacy points into it. I think everyone should have better armor for this next adventure. Witching. Shoulders. Okay. Nox volunteers her free days to deciphering the Epicrest. If this is true. It also hasn't gone smoothly, and progress has been mostly dripping along. The meaning of the weird stone have remained inscrutable for years. But today, something in her research slides into place. There's history here, and she can now guess where their enemies might be. It explains why we've had many years of relative peace. Do you see what I mean? Here, imagine you're trying to raise an army. What's the first thing you do? Raise an army? Right, an army out of just normal folks. I suppose I'd start with a grand idea, a way for them to become, you know, what everyone wants to be. Heroes. A symbol. You'd want a symbol to rally support, wouldn't you? Especially if your people are ancients and set in their ways. So you're saying our Ulstryx, our master of Gorgons, needs this thing. What is it? Some kind of divine spear? As a symbol to help convince the other Gorgons to follow it. Yeah, that's what I believe. And why does it need to? Do that? Why does it need the spear, or why does it need the support of others like it? What is Ulstryx? All interesting questions. What I know is what I learned from the stone in our meager archive. I was able to find our records of Epicrest, rubbings. That was my first clue. An Epicrest is like an ancient storytelling device, a way for telling a time-honored myth, but maybe in a different order or fashion. That's what I think. But anyway, sorry, I'm getting swept up. I checked our story elements here against some of our older legends. You know what that tall tale? Kind of a poem or a song in some place. Queen of the Seas. No, but I get to the point. Our stones tell almost the same story. Almost. And according to our versions, the spear was laid to rest in a named cavern. It's on one of our maps. So what gives us an advantage, right? We know where it is. But we've got pretty big head start, so oh, they've got a pretty big head start. I know not if it has anything to do with this, but Gorgon sightings are picking up again. Now seems like a good time for us to get started. We've all changed, remember? All the havoc those things caused, and we couldn't stop them. But we're ready for this, aren't we? We'll fight for all free life. We'll fight wild and doubtless, clear-hearted. The shadow deepens. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card every battle. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think that's a great place to end the stream. Our heroes have come together to face off against these Gorgons. And after 10 years of peace, finally the Gorgons have returned. But with the ingenuity of Nox, we have learned that there is a weapon that we can find that might give us a chance against these Gorgons. With bridges built and more places to investigate in future adventures, thank you for listening today. And I'm going to try and make this a weekly thing. So we'll pick up the story where we left it off last time. Thanks for listening, for the 2 people who are still here. Have a nice rest of your nights, and I hope you think about these little heroes. Goodbye.